Carlo Ancelotti angrily threw his watch to the ground during a Real Madrid training session. Why did he do that? Carletto is known for his calm demeanor and ability to handle difficult situations on the pitch. Even when the team is on the verge of a comeback in the final minutes, his calmness remains evident on the Italian coach's face. However, in a recent Real Madrid training session, a moment caused him to lose his composure when he witnessed a collision between Eduardo Camavinga and Aurelien Tchouameni, resulting in Camavinga getting injured. Ancelotti couldn't contain his emotions and angrily threw his watch to the ground. This action not only reflected his concern for the health of one of his key players, but also his frustration accumulated over the years of never having the strongest squad at his disposal. Although Camavinga's injury was not as serious as initially feared, it was still a significant blow to Real Madrid, especially with the season about to start. Ancelotti clearly understood that once again he would have to face a shortage of players, a recurring nightmare over the years. More specifically about Eduardo Camavinga's injury. The player collided heavily with Tchouameni, fell to the ground, and immediately screamed in pain. The French midfielder was taken for examination by the medical team right in the locker room. Initially, there were concerns that Camavinga's injury could be severe, possibly involving the anterior cruciate ligament, which would not only sideline him for a long period, but also be a significant loss for Real Madrid at the start of the season. Fortunately, Camavinga managed to leave the training ground on his own without needing assistance. Madridistas could breathe a sigh of relief. Later, Camavinga himself confirmed in a group message, "I have a knee injury. The cause is still unclear. I will undergo an examination tomorrow morning, so I can't respond to many messages. Thank you all for your concern. By the way, there's no need to reply to this message. I just wanted to update everyone on my injury status." Camavinga's injury came at a very sensitive time for Real Madrid, as the team did not have many options in midfield after the summer transfer window. Los Blancos failed to add personnel to this position, and with Toni Kroos having retired, the Santiago Bernabeu side faced a tough challenge regarding squad depth, especially with Camavinga, who can play both central midfield and left back, being seen as a crucial link in Carlo Ancelotti's squad whenever he needs to manage personnel. Overall, Camavinga's knee injury, although not too serious, is still a significant loss for Real Madrid as they prepare for the new season. His absence not only affects Ancelotti's tactical plans, but also adds pressure on other players in the squad. This is a typical example of the difficulties Carletto faces when he once again cannot have the strongest squad at his disposal. This isn't the first serious injury the team has suffered. Previously, Real Madrid received bad news when Joan Martinez, a young and promising defender, sustained a long-term injury involving the anterior cruciate ligament. Although not yet a familiar name to fans, Joan Martinez's absence is still a significant loss, especially given Real Madrid's limited options at center-back. Nacho Fernandez's departure this past summer reduced one of the team's reliable backup options, while David Alaba has not fully recovered from an injury since last December. This situation puts the Royal team in a difficult position as they face a severe shortage of personnel in defense. The current injury situation at Real Madrid not only affects the team's playing ability, but also poses significant challenges for Carlo Ancelotti in maintaining stability and tactical effectiveness. This further highlights Carletto's frustration and anger as he constantly has to manage a squad that is never fully fit. The entire 2023-2024 season has become a prime example of the difficulties Carlo Ancelotti faces in maintaining the team's stability while continuously dealing with injuries to key players. Just as the season began, Real Madrid suffered a major blow when both Thibaut Courtois and Eder Militao simultaneously sustained anterior cruciate ligament injuries. These are two of the most important players in defense, and their absence has had serious consequences. Thibaut Courtois, considered one of the best goalkeepers in the world, has been an irreplaceable figure for Real Madrid for many years. His absence makes the team's defense more vulnerable, forcing Ancelotti to use less experienced backup goalkeepers. Fortunately, last season, Los Blancos managed with the remarkable development of Andre Lunin. As for Eder Militao, he is also a key pillar of Real Madrid. The Brazilian defender has proven himself to be one of the best center-backs in Europe with solid defensive skills, speed, and good technique. Militao's injury not only weakens the team's defense, but also affects his own performance. Eder Militao no longer provides the same assurance when paired with Rudiger. Perhaps he is only playing because Real Madrid has no better options left. But that's not the only reason Carlo Ancelotti appeared so angry and lost his composure. Not just in the 2023-2024 season, even in the 2021-2022 season when he returned to lead the royal team, Ancelotti quickly realized he would face significant challenges. Ferland Mendy, the team's main left-back, was repeatedly sidelined due to injuries. Additionally, Eden Hazard, the Belgian star expected to lead Real Madrid's attack after Cristiano Ronaldo's departure, continuously struggled with fitness and injuries. This prevented the former Chelsea star, once one of the world's most dangerous attackers at his peak, from showcasing his abilities at Santiago Bernabeu. This forced Carlo Ancelotti to manage an unstable and insufficiently sharp attack. Fortunately, that season Karim Benzema played exceptionally well, significantly contributing to Los Blancos' 14th Champions League victory. But as if by a twist of fate, Karim Benzema was the next to miss most of the 2022-2023 season. Remember, not only did he help Real Madrid win the European Championship, but the French striker also won the Ballon d'Or in 2022. This shows that Benzema was not only a top scorer, but also the soul of Los Blancos' attack, capable of creating magical moments and leading the team's offensive play. His absence left a significant gap that couldn't be filled. Real Madrid lacked sharpness and finishing ability in crucial matches, leading to disappointing results. At the end of the season, Ancelotti's team was consoled with the sole title in the Copa del Rey. So, understanding this, we can sympathize more with Carlo Ancelotti's loss of composure during the training session. Continuously facing injuries to key players has increased Carletto's frustration and disappointment, especially since he has never had the strongest squad to implement his optimal tactics. Looking back at recent seasons, it's clear that Carlo Ancelotti's anger stems not only from the injuries to key players, but also from the feeling of helplessness as he constantly has to adjust and adapt to adverse circumstances. Whenever Real Madrid prepares for important matches or crucial moments of the season, there are always one or more key players injured. This not only weakens the team physically, but also makes it difficult for Ancelotti to maintain tactical stability. Moreover, the absence of key players in important positions also somewhat reduces the team's confidence and negatively affects the players' fighting spirit. The 2024-2025 season is approaching, and once again, Real Madrid faces challenges from the players' injury situation. Although the royal team has made quality additions in the summer transfer window, such as Kylian Mbappe and Endrick, expectations for a successful season for Los Blancos are somewhat overshadowed by concerns about continuous injuries. Overall, Ancelotti's anger is not just an immediate reaction to the players' injuries, but also reflects deep concerns about Real Madrid's competitiveness in the new season with an incomplete squad. The Italian strategist will have to rely on his experience and flexibility to overcome these challenges while hoping that the players can quickly recover and return to help the team achieve the great goals set for this season. For this